It seems like the team at Retrobit is at it again. They recently just shipped the NES version of Battletoads and Double Dragon, and now they just announced today that the version for the Super Nintendo and Super Famicom of Battletoads and Double Dragon are available for pre-order. Hey everyone, Gary here with Rocksolid Productions. Thanks for stopping by and checking out what we have going on here today. I hope you do like it. So very, very cool, and I love when Retrobit does these re-releases. They include so much, not only just in the box, but in the cartridge too. And it's one of those things with not just Battletoads and Double Dragon, but Glay Lancer also for the Sega Genesis, for the first time ever, is going to be available, and for the PAL European Sega Mega Drive too. Let's take a look at what both Battletoads and Double Dragon and Glay Lancer have common. Battletoads and Double Dragon for the Super Nintendo will be available for pre-order from November 22nd, 2022 through December 27th, 2022 at a price of $54.99. In the physical release, you will get the Ultimate Team Green 16-bit cartridge, the deluxe hardcover cartridge package, and a full-color instruction manual. The total number of units made will depend on the amount of pre-orders. So if 5,000 people pre-order them, 5,000 will be made. If 2,000 people order them, 2,000 will be made. Probably a little bit over that in case they need to provide some replacements and whatnot, and for certain stores to have some open stock. Will there be another reprint? However, this will be the only time you'll be able to purchase this release. They do not have plans for a reprint. They also do not plan to release this as a digital release through any other platform at this time. Like their prior releases, the game is region free so long as it is compatible with the console. It will work on 50 Hz PAL consoles. It is multi-regional and can run at 60 Hz for Japanese and North American systems, or 50 Hz for PALs. You can enable PAL mode by quickly resetting the console twice. It will be compatible with original hardware such as the Super NES, Super NES Junior, Super Famicom, and Super Famicom Junior, along with most third-party consoles. This is also compatible with clone systems such as Retrobit's own Super Retro Trio 3 Plus. It'll also work with the Hyperkin Super Retron HD and the Super NT from Analog, along with most other third-party consoles. Retrobit kept the game as original with only updates to the licensing. All gameplay and features were basically left untouched. Now let's take a look at Glay Lancer. In 2025, aliens have encroached our solar system only to be met by the United Earth Federation Navy. It is during this massive battle that Commander Ken Kalbach of the First Fleet and the flagship Oberon are attacked and teleported away during a tactical retreat. Lucia, daughter of the commander, gets the news while aboard the Second Fleet and sets out to rescue her father aboard the prototype Buster Hawk class fighter, the Glay Lancer. This mission will take Lucia across worlds never seen before and against terrifying odds. Do you have what it takes? In this package, it includes the Ruby Nova cartridge for the Sega Genesis or the Mega Drive, a fully colored instruction manual restored for this release, embellished slipcover celebrating the re-release, reversible cartridge inlay sleeve featuring different artwork, and individually numbered certificates of authenticity. The pre-order window is exactly the same as Battletoads and Double Dragon, November 22nd, 2022 through December 27th, 2022. There will be as many copies of the game printed as pre-orders, but there is not likely to be a reprint. The cartridge itself is compatible with the North American Sega Genesis, PAL Mega Drive, and most third-party consoles that are able to play Genesis and Mega Drive cartridges. Due to the shape of the cartridge, it will not fit into a Japanese Mega Drive console, so that is important to note. The voltage on the chip is a proper 5 volt to retain your console's performance and not damage it either. The insert points are beveled, and that way they're rounded to allow for proper insertion without damaging to the pins in your cartridge slot. It is also region free and can run at 50 Hz on PAL consoles, so it'll run 60 Hz for NTSC and North American systems, or 50 for PAL Europe and Australia. Between the original release and the re-release here, all of the licensing has been updated. Additionally, they've translated all of the cutscenes into English for the first time on a physical release. No other changes have been made to affect the gameplay of Glay Lancer at all. I, for one, cannot wait to get my hands on these collector sets, and thanks to Retrobit for including us in this information so that we can bring it to all of you out there. Battletoads and Double Dragon on the Super Nintendo is fantastic. If you like the NES version, you are going to love the Super Nintendo version. It sounds better, it looks better, and it still plays terrifically. It's just a great version of the game, and I'm glad to see that others will be able to play this game. Now, this is my original copy playing behind me. very cool, but I know not many people can get their hands on these now. And for Glay Lancer, I've actually never heard of this one myself before. I am excited to go ahead and get my hands on it. I just love finding games like this, and that's one of the fun things about Retrobit doing these re-releases and these special collector's editions, is games that I may never have gotten a chance to play, I can now do so. And they take the extra care to make sure the chips are the right voltage, that the menus have been translated, that they have official licensing, that they bevel the edges of the PCBs to make sure it doesn't damage your pins. There's so many things that they put into these collector sets. I'm really glad to see them do this. Now, like I mentioned, these will be available through Castlemania Games here in the US. I will have a link down below in a pinned comment where you can check that out. I'll also have a link to Retrobit's site as well, where you can check out more information on other things that they have in the works and other ones that they've released. Now, if you like what you see here, if you want to see more, join us. Hit that subscribe button and that bell notification. That way every time we bring you news like this, you're kept informed and up to date. And if you really like what you see here, maybe throw a super thanks or something like that down below. You never know. You can also join our Patreon and our channel memberships. That way you get to see each and every one of our videos completely ad-free. Now, if you do want to see more information on not just Retrobit re-releases more, oh, almost forgot about this. They also have, through their pixel frames, check out this super cool Battletoads tunnel artwork that they have. Kind of a 3D diorama, super cool looking, looks great in the game room. But if you are looking for more information on Battletoads and Double Dragon, other Retrobit re-releases and more, those are coming up for you right now. Thank you so much for watching this episode. If you want to help support Rock Solid Productions and be a part of our community, there's a number of different ways you can do so. First and foremost, join us over on our Patreon page or become a channel member here on YouTube. By joining through either one of those methods, you get early access to just about all of our video content, exclusive content, and a whole lot more. We also give you shout outs at the end of each and every one of our videos. You can also pick up some awesome Rock Solid Productions swag. We've got t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, and more available through our Teespring store on screen right now too. You can also pick up some of our awesome 3D printed cartridge stands, Amiibo holders, Nintendo DS holders, and more by visiting our 3D printer store on screen right now as well. Links for everything will be down below in a pinned comment. If you want to stay up to date with everything we have going on here at Rock Solid Productions, make sure that you're following us on the different social media networks. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/RockSolidProductions, Instagram at instagram.com/RockSolidProductionsGK, and Twitter at RockSolidStudios. If you're looking to pick this and other retro and modern gaming accessories up, make sure that you head on over to CastlemaniaGames.com. He has a feature over there called Castle Cash, where the more you spend, the more you earn towards future purchases, and Castle Cash is just like cash. He also offers convenient payment plans for more expensive items over $50. Finally, make sure that you use promo code ROCKSOLID10 when you're shopping at CastlemaniaGames.com, as it can save you up to 10% on most items on the website. Again, thank you for watching this episode, and I cannot wait to see you again soon.